Left my husband after I paid someone to infect him with HIV. I've been married for 14 years. We have 3 children, 2 beautiful girls and a boy. In the beginning, my marriage was everything I prayed and dreamed of. The first 3 years felt like heaven on earth. We laughed, we prayed, we planned our future, and I thought I had found my forever. But everything changed. I began to notice the late nights, the hushed phone calls, and sudden distance. And when I confronted him, he looked me in the eye and denied everything. He twisted it so well that in the end, I was the one that apologized. Imagine apologizing to someone you knew was hurting you, simply because you had no evidence. That was me. I swallowed my pain, just to end the silence, because he kept malice with me for over a month. But I know I was right. The day I caught him with evidence, I thought he would finally repent. Instead, this man smacked and looked me in the eye and said, "I'm an African man. You should be happy I don't bring them home. Whatever I do it outside." I was speechless. My hands shook. My chest tightened. But I said nothing. From that day, I withdrew. I stopped talking to him, stopped hoping, poured all my love into my children and my business. I told myself, let him live his life. I'll live mine. Then came the betrayal that broke me completely. Started dating one of my sales girls. That was the height of my pain. Something inside me snapped. I didn't cry. I didn't beg. I planned. I hired street boys, bought them enough drinks, cigarettes, and paid them well. They found him, beat him mercilessly, and warned him to leave that girl alone. When he staggered home that night, bruised, swollen, I asked him what happened. He mumbled excuses. I hid my laughter. I helped him clean his wound, wrapped his bandages, and watched him stay indoor, humiliated. For a moment, I thought maybe this would change him, but it didn't. It only fueled him. His cheating went from level 1 to level 3 Amara. And at that point, I realized pain was not enough. I had to break him where it would hurt him forever. So I found a girl living with HIV. I asked around in the hospital. I told her not to just sleep with him once, but to date him, to make it feel real. And he was cheap, careless, greedy, and fell into the trap. He thought he was enjoying himself. But I was just watching from a distance, pretending not to know, smiling at home, cooking his meals, while he walked freely into destruction. Months later, he began to fall sick. Today it was headache, tomorrow fever, next day weakness. At first, he thought it was malaria. When the drugs didn't work, I pushed him to go to the hospital. We went to the hospital, ran tests, and when the results finally came back, it was HIV positive. When the doctor said it, I acted shocked. I screamed at the doctor, demanded another test, cried fake tears. Deep inside, I was laughing. Not because HIV is a joke. It isn't, but because he brought it upon himself. Because he looked me in the eye and said he was an African man, free to destroy me, free to betray me. Now, he sits at home all day, silent, weak. Sometimes, I catch him crying when he thinks no one is watching. And when I ask him, he says nothing. I look at him, and in my mind, I laugh. Someone will ask, why didn't I leave earlier?